guys, it's your girl Indian Queen. Your girl is so excited. I know you're not seeing me for nearly a week, guys, but your girl has been busy. It's December, and not only is it December and it's nearly Christmas, my daughter's birthday is in December. So I've been so busy trying to organise, prepare everything and get everything ready for when her birthday comes. And trust me, every year her birthday list gets bigger. I think this child thinks I'm made of money. But anyway, the reason I'm so excited today is because I want to introduce you to some UK music with me. I'm from the UK, born and raised, I'm proud. And I'm excited to react to Bugzy Malone. He's from Manchester, the same city that I'm from. So if I'm going to react to UK music, I've definitely 100% got to start with Bugzy. So I heard there's 3 parts of this song. I've never heard him in my life. This one's called Men. I think there's Men Part 2 and Men Part 3. So I've heard that he's telling a story about his life through each song. So we're going to start with Bugzy. More M.E.N to still come. I'm ready. Yo, let's go.
Bugzy Malone. You know? Mr. Snowman on production. Watch this, I got a brand new 3-bedroom crib with spotlights in the ceiling, it's sick. Got a beanbag in the computer room, all I need now is Grand Theft Auto 6. Got an office and everything cocaine white. In the morning it can get too bright, but it doesn't affect me these days, cause I've been staying up way too deep in the night, thinking about before it all went bad. Before the day I met my real dad, before I knew about money and bills, and now they both made my mum get sad. Sat counting about 25 bags, I'm running out of elastic bands, cause it turns out when you make money on the road, there's nothing you can do with the cash. So I jump in the S-line driving fast, hope I don't bump into my stepdad, cause he say mental abuse is worse than physical abuse, and I wanna get him back, but I don't wanna do another custom.
Hold on. Bugzy first says when you make money on the road, you can't even spend the cash because it's not legitimate money. You know? When you make street money, you can't spend it on legitimate things. Also, he said something about his stepdad. So I'm assuming his stepdad done him something dirt bad. And he wants to get him back.
Money on the road, there's nothing you can do with the cash, so I jump in the S-line driving fast, hope I don't bump into my stepdad, cause he say mental abuse is worse than physical abuse, and I wanna get him back, but I don't wanna do another custodial sentence in a 4x4 pad, and I gotta take this time to apologise to my best friend cause we almost crashed. Let me try and explain, it's intricate because I never been playing, it's intimate because I never...
So hold on. Said he wants to do something to his stepdad, but he don't want to do more time in jail. And then he spoke about his best friend. So him and his best friend nearly crashed.
Custodial sentence in a 4x4 pad, and I gotta take this time to apologise to my best friend cause we almost crashed. Let me try and explain, it's intricate because I never been playing, it's intimate because I never contacted a counsellor to get rid of this pain. I walk with it and now I'm going insane, losing control of my own brain, watching documentaries on serial killers and feeling that I can relate. Do you find that strange? Yeah? Okay, well let me get this straight.
He said he watches, he never had counselling for the things he's been through. And he watches documentaries of serial killers and he can relate to them. Is that strange? Hell yeah, Bugzy, that's strange. Yo. Yo, it sounds like Bugzy's been through some deep shit. He's been through something in his life and he's putting his pain in his music. Yo, let's go.
If I do a life sentence or I don't make it, it's cause I could not handle the pain. I don't wanna hear nobody complain about that's good talent gone to waste. Cause if I didn't go through what I went through, then you would've never downloaded my mixtape. So let me confide in you, let me get it off my chest. Turns out no matter how many tracks I make, I still can't handle the stress. But I don't watch all the indirects. True say man might see me as a threat, I don't mind going out as a legend as long as I'm known as Manchester's best. So picture the scene, I'm sitting on my corner sofa in peace until I got a call. Have you seen yourself in the papers, you wanted by the police? And I was like, what? And it was hot. But do you want to know what was a lot? The night before was the night that I went on Twitter, I had a direct message from Slough, just my luck.
So basically, he's saying he got a call saying, have you seen the Manchester Evening News? So Manchester Evening News is a paper in Manchester and it has all the news in it. And he's saying then he looked at he got a message and it was a direct message from Slough. Charlie Slough is a DJ in the UK in London, BBC One Extra.
Papers you wanted by the police. And I was like, what? And it was hot. But do you wanna know what was a lot? The night before was the night that I went on Twitter. I had a direct message from Sloth, just my luck. Let me do a Vincent Van Gogh, cause you know I paint pictures with words. And I still not published one book. I was in Panacea trying to get to the bar.
Ooh. He wants to do a Van Gogh because he paints his pictures with words. Bugzy. Bugzy, the bars. The bars, Bugzy. I'm hearing them. Let's go.
And my man didn't want to let me pass. Push me into a family of brothers. Before you knew it, I'd already been crap. But let me remind these fools. Into the devil I turn. They step back, I step forward. Play with fire and you're gonna get burned. But I must apologize in advance, cause I didn't want it to end so bad. See what happened from there was loose. I was in the Manchester Evening News. It said he got violently attacked outside in a taxi. He was whacked and could have died. But that's how you know what the papers tried. It was self-defense, that's a blatant lie. I'm stereotyped. And do you wanna know why? I'm a different guy. When I was about 8, my mum moved to an area that was heavily white. I was in school looking like Wesley Snipes, Ben Sherman's in a second-hand bike.
Yo, you know what? Being stereotyped happens everywhere. It's some real shit being stereotyped. You must have been guilty because you looked a certain way, you dressed a certain way, you talk a certain way. You get stereotyped. So he's saying that he got stereotyped. He wasn't even doing anything. He was trying to, it was self-defense, and he got stereotyped. So he looked on as the person that was causing the problem, the beef, and started the shit. Yo, Bugsy's talking his shit.
Feeling like a donut cause I'd already been stabbed by the time I was year 9. Mum didn't want me to see my side. Told me that too many people died. Between like 91 and 99 there was a gang war and violent crime. My uncle's face got tore out by the pellets of a shotgun like Frankenstein. I was sat with him in an M3 that could do 0 to 60 in 4.5. One hand holding the steering wheel, moving quicker than a Batmobile. Driving around Cheatham Mill when I was about 9. Back when the hood was real.
Manchester was known for gangs and drugs. So he's saying back when it was real, there was a lot of shootings, drug dealing, anything that you could think of. That's what used to go on in Moss Side. We're talking probably before I was even born, you know, or a child at that. So the reputation that it upholds is not a positive one.
Taking securical boxes and I don't care if it's hot. They don't mean Russell Crowe when they mention the gladiator in the gang war book. The first guy that I ever looked up to, he was like Batman without the suit. Now it's my turn to try and put money on the map. I just hope I can do it like you. Hope I can get 1 million views. Hope that I never get caught with food. Hope that Charlie can breathe alright in the smoke cause I set fire to the booth. And when I realised the grime was English.
So basically he's saying he's hoping Charlie is doing okay because he set fire to the booth. So Charlie Sloth is a DJ in London. Bugzy years ago went in there to rap. It's called Fire in the Booth. So he's saying he set that whole shit, the booth and the building on fire with his bars and words alone. Yo, I like that.
To try and put money on the map, I just hope I can do it like you. Hope I can get 1 million views. Hope that I never get caught with food. Hope that Charlie can breathe alright in the smoke cause I set fire to the booth. And when I realised the grime was English hip-hop, forget about all the tunes, forget the playlist. I wanna go down in history like Tutankhamun. Bugzy Malone, leave that playing. I dedicate this one to Dane, my little cousin. You didn't make it. Rest in peace, man. I see you soon, my brother. Yo, it's Bugzy Malone. Forget the mixtape for 5 minutes. We need to delay that because there's something way bigger and way better coming. 0161, money on the fucking map, rude boy.
Yo, he loves his city. He loves Manchester. Yo, I enjoyed that, guys. It was good to hear something different because I've never reacted. I've never even heard the song. I can't wait to react and show you more. So if you want me to do part 2 version of this, because he's still telling a story and he's continuing his story. I've heard he's continuing his story in each part. So let me know if you want to see that. Plus, we got more M&M coming soon. Yo, I hope everyone stays blessed. Love your girl. Always one.